What's up, guys? DLE Kamel here, and the XYZ Festival has begun. Oh! Alright guys, what is up? Welcome to the first Master Duel event. If you like the content we do here, make sure to like, subscribe, and tell us how you feel in the comments. But without further ado, let's take a look at all of the new stuff in the game related to the XYZ Festival. Now I'm going to do another video covering some of the other things like the new structure decks and solo mode things. But here we are, dude. The event information is finally here, so let's take a look at this. Now, there's also a ban list, which we'll take a look at in one moment, but the first thing we're greeted with here as we look at the event page is this reward screen here. And so I want to actually clarify for you guys how this works. This is a reward track. So what is a reward track? A reward track is basically a reward system in which you duel, and for the amount of wins or losses, you gain a point number, and that point number increases and you get rewards at certain point numbers. So this was not what I was hoping for personally, because I've seen, we've seen better implementations of events in Duel Links. However, I think they're going really plain and simple for this first one. So basically how this works is when you play a duel, you get 100 gems. Now, there are definitely some things that were strange here. I just won a duel using a deck on my own deck, and I only got 100 medals. So I actually want to check, like, did I miss out on any way to get more medals there? Like, I'm not sure what happened. But anyway, for the full reward list, you're going to want to take a look over here at rewards list, and you can see it breaks down for you at each point level just how many rewards you will be getting. And at these early rewards, you can see that some of these point rewards will be netting you a lot of gems. Now, I could scroll down this entire thing for you here. It has a lot of rewards, but I think the major rewards stop here at 3,200, which is going to be about 32 duels, I assume, since you're getting 100 every win regardless if you win or lose. And then the rewards become 20 duels a game with 2 legacy packs in between, which is not bad, to be honest, and you can get these rewards for quite a while. So this will be a pretty overall more rewarding playlist for you to play into if you've already reached Plat 1, if you don't really think you're going to be seeing any more gems from ranked seasons. I was in the DLM Master Duel Meta, Discord, and they totaled up the amount of gems that you're going to be able to get, and you are going to be able to get 920 gems by completing the 2,000 medals challenge, and then for anything past that, you will be getting a total of 300 gems. That's what all these 20 gem pickups result in here. So yeah, dude, I mean, I personally believe that if you are someone who, like me on your first account, was really worried about the longevity of your rewards and how far progression was going to go, an event like this, maybe it's not what we hope for, but almost like that's basically 2 temples, right? 2,220 gems if you complete the entire event, plus XYZ reward tickets, whatever about that, but those gems are what's important. I know a lot of people are disappointed that there's no crafting material as a prize, and I think they're going to be saving that stuff for tournaments. I would hope so, that they're saving those higher tier rewards, maybe more intricate reward systems for the tournament feature. But for an event, you have to thank 2,000 gems in this game I think is not terrible compared to maybe some of the gem numbers that we get in Duel Links. Of course, these games are very different, but considering how often they're giving you rewards in Master Duel right now, 2,020 gems for a week is not bad, dude, because the rewards otherwise they're drying up pretty quickly. So now let's take a look at the ban list. Okay, so the ban list is listed here, but I will just let you know this is a very unintuitive design to look at the ban list, and so I really don't suggest you look at it this way. It will tell you all of the regular banned cards as well as the cards that are newly banned because of the XYZ regulation. And you can see they just went ahead and listed every fusion, synchro, and link monster here, but there are some notable monsters that are banned just in this event that are not those, that they are trap spells and regular monsters. So the easiest way to look at these is to do the following. You want to go to deck, XYZ Festival, edit deck, and you want to go to the filter here, and you want to scroll all the way down to limit, and you want to check forbidden and uncheck these other ones because you only want to know what's banned. And you want to hit normal, effect, spell, and trap because we don't want to know any of the other extra deck monsters because we know they are banned. And then on the left here, or excuse me, on the right here, where I am seated at, I will move myself over here. You can see that there are actually quite a few effect monsters banned. Most notably, dude, Eldlich, the Golden Lord. I know many people were straight up not going to play this event because they knew it was going to be the Eldlich Cup. Well, basically, dude, Eldlich is gone. And not only Eldlich, but True Draco is also banned in this event. You cannot play True Draco. The entire True Draco archetype is banned. Another archetype, which I saw, is heavily crippled. Buster Dragon is banned because it limits the extra deck. I also saw Subterrors, or maybe not all of Subterror's monsters, but definitely their spells and traps like Subterror Final Battle. They are gone. It seems that they really wanted to target certain, anti-XYZ cards and anti-XYZ strategies. So from the things I've gathered, on top of the fusion, synchro, link monsters being banned, there's a lot of anti-XYZ cards that are banned. If you take a look here, XYZ Universe, that is banned. This is a card that I was planning on putting in my decks, but now it's banned. There's also extra deck limiting cards like Vanity's Emptiness. All of these vanity cards are banned. These are all limiting special summons, preventing special summons. Neither player can special summon. They're all banned. They don't want you playing these cards in this event. And non-XYZ focused archetypes like Drytron are also banned. Thank you to Master Duel Meta. I knew that there was a lot of these things that they were going to be banned, but they were pretty extensive. You know, a lot of these Pot of Extravagance, Pot of Prosperity are also banned. However, Pot of Desires is not banned, and I'll show you guys that in just a moment. But let's take a look at my XYZ deck right here, because I'm playing some interesting things that maybe you're going to want to take advantage of because they did work pretty well for me. This card right here, there can only be one. Many XYZ decks right now are very basic and they're archetype focused, and if you go up against any XYZ deck that is summoning like a bunch of machines or a bunch of fairies or a bunch of warriors or whatever, this card is going to absolutely cripple them. They won't be able to have more than one of a certain type of monster on the field, and if they have to make certain combos where they have to summon two of a similar monster, this is just going to absolutely prevent them from playing it. And I'm playing Trap Trick along with it, which is also legal. And Trap Trick just, I actually won't be able to get this with Trap Trick. Excuse me. How did I not figure that out? It's a continuous trap. Trap Trick only works on normal traps. And the next card is Ice Dragon's Prison. Pretty nice. Target a monster in your opponent's graveyard, special summon it to your field. Its effects are negated. Then you can banish one monster from both players' fields to have the same type as each other. So this is very nice, dude. You use one of your opponent's used up XYZ materials in the graveyard, special summon it to your field, then banish their big XYZ monster of the same archetype that is, you know, that same type. So great way to catch your opponent off guard in this event. These are just a couple cards that I recommend that I am glad that I can still play. You know, Trap Trick is among those. If you have any other spicy traps that are normal traps anyway, Trap Trick will let you banish one from your deck to set the other one directly from your deck, and then you can activate it on that turn, which is absolutely insane. So just a couple tips from me. Alright, so if you don't have an Xyz deck, how well are you going to be able to play in this event? Well, Konami has given us 3 Xyz structure decks to play with. The first one is a Cypher, a Galaxy Eye Cypher Xyz deck. And, you know, it's got some pretty decent back row. Back to the front is very good for consistent Xyz summoning. Mirror Force, Bottomless Trap Hole, Xyz Reborn, Dark Hole, and Lightning Storm. Twin Twisters as well. Wow. This deck is actually pretty neat, I would say. It has a lot of really good staple cards that are going to, like, do a lot of work in an event like this. Lightning Storm, Dark Hole, specifically Bottomless Trap Hole, will always go off against straight up Xyz decks. Not every Xyz monster that your opponent summons or that you go into is going to have these intricate forms of protection. So I feel like a lot of these basic trap cards are going to be really good. And yeah, Cypher, if you like it, go ahead. It's got some powerful tech cards. I don't really know too much about the Cyphers. There's also a Phantom Knight deck here with Dark Rebellion, Xyz the Dragon, and it looks like they're going to reuse the similar spell and trap cards here, which I think is fine. You know, if you see one of the decks, you'll instantly know what to look out for, but you know, all of them are the similar power level. Phantom Knights overall, they're just pretty solid. However, this deck does not have Fog Blade in it, which I think really sucks. This is actually like, you know, they're giving us the Duel Links event card. They're not giving us Fog Blade, so do with that what you will. I don't know how strong Phantom Knights are overall, you know, against other TCG decks without, you know, one of their key cards, Fog Blade. And then we have Raid Raptors here. The highest rank you're going to be able to go into is Satellite Cannon, I believe, here. And pretty neat as well. I think these decks will be serviceable, you know, given the fact that you're only going to need to complete duels. I think that these decks are very good. And I don't think that for any of these festival events, you don't have to build a deck for them. I think that it will be totally 100% viable for you on your main account to never worry about building a deck for these events. I think it's going to be totally the meta game to just use the loner decks. See if you can, I don't know, can you edit the loner decks at all? Select loner deck. Loner deck, can I copy it? Can I copy it? Copy decks. Cannot be used for duel. Yeah, see, I have to, if I want to add to it, I have to, like, actually own the card. So I must use this deck as itself. But I think that will be fine, dude. If it's just completing duels to get, like, the 2,000 gems total, and you just have to, like, play, suck it up, dude. You just have to play. Win or lose, you're going to get those medals. You're going to get those rewards. I think that you're only really going to want to focus on building archetype-specific decks for the tournament mode. I think that's really where it's going to come into. The Xyz Festival is a good event with some steady rewards and with some steady, easy-to-obtain rewards just by dueling, and with a fun ban list. I must say, getting rid of True Draco, getting rid of Eldlich, getting rid of these anti-Xyz summon cards overall is going to be more healthy for the play in this, you know, limited time playlist. Stay tuned, guys. Later today, Damage Step Thursday will be playing on the Xyz Festival ban list. So if you're interested in playing in an Xyz Festival tournament where you can win some cash, make sure you join the daily Discord in the description and sign up. The sign-ups will be posted by the time this video is live. Peace out, guys. I'll see you later.